When I was 31 years old, I was working at the Harris County District Attorney's Office. I worked all the time. I was young, I was healthy, and at first people thought, well, you're just tired because you work all the time. Came to find out I actually had a tumor that had grown, metastasized, and by the time I got down to MD Anderson, they said, we're doing this tomorrow. That was a shock, and I wasn't expecting that kind of a diagnosis. And they said, you're very fortunate, and we feel very good that we can put you in a position where you're gonna have a healthy, long life. I've had that, but I've had that because I live down the street from MD Anderson. The legislature recently rejected $35 million of our own tax money that was due to come back home simply because part of it would have gone to Planned Parenthood for their resources for cervical screening, cancer screening. Rejecting that money has now shut out access for 130,000 uninsured women. That makes no sense, not only economically, but it is truly an attack on women. My opponent and Governor Perry have already pledged that they're going to reject Obama's $76 billion. That's the biggest misconception. That's not Obama's money that they're turning down. Accepting that money is going to lower my tax burden. It's going to give the medical center the resources that they need. It means jobs for the medical center. It means research happening in the medical center. And it means cures for other people like myself. This is going to be a close election. This is a big year. There are critical decisions that are going to come up next session. Public education, health, whether or not we're going to accept the $76 billion, what we're going to do with women's health, women's right to choose. These are the critical issues that are going to come up next session. Texas is in desperate need of somebody who will stand up, take an independent ground, and say, look, I'm fighting for what's best for Texas. Whether it's a Republican idea, a Democratic idea, I'm going to weigh it, not based on partisanship, but I'm going to weigh the idea based on whether or not it's good for everybody in District 134, everybody in Houston, and everybody in Texas. That's what's been missing from this district this last session.